The sound of an air horn is as important as a classroom lesson at this Nashville high school.
Are we all out? We have three graduates this morning. Woo!
At the Academy at Old Cockrill, every time a student reaches the required number of credits to graduate, there's this kind of celebration. And the students' walk ends with a place of honor among other graduates on what everyone here simply calls the wall.
Okay, look back for a picture.
This is the vision of Principal Elaine Farner, a pathway to graduation for high school students who won't make it the usual way before they turn 19, as school district rules require, but who are under age 22. It's an alternative to graduation. But don't label Old Cockrill an alternative school.
Some see us as an opportunity to rid their school of troublemakers. Okay, we're not an alternative in that sense. We are alternative in the fact that we have a different way we do things here, rather than your traditional high school.
Okay, we're going to go through our words.
Well, I think there are two levels of dropouts. There's ones that can't academically do it. And then there are others that, life has started for them. And sometimes it's just too difficult to give up a day. What we try to do is to be flexible enough that traditional high schools can't do.
Students here are allowed flexible classroom time, options for online learning, frequent reviews on their progress, and support to make the grade. Things that Farner admits won't happen in most public high schools.
It says that high schools are too big and counselors are overworked. We're all up in everybody's business here during the day, making sure, just like, with the kids that come in, I have a spreadsheet that has a child's name and every class they need to get their requirements. When you look at schools that are as large as small cities in Tennessee, the very nature of how it's built is detrimental to a lot of kids.
So, Farner says, students wind up missing graduation because they lack credits for reasons like needing to help out at home, having a baby, not understanding English, or they have a story like Jessica Farley, who flunked out of 4 high schools, public and private, before she came to Old Cockrill after being diagnosed with a learning disability.
So I guess it was just about me learning my way, which I feel like I'm a visual learner. So now that I do know the skills that I need to learn, it's easier. I'm doing well. I'm actually preparing for college.
So is Christopher Thomas, who with mentoring and online courses is at a milestone he didn't expect to reach at other schools he attended.
This is the last test I got to take, and I graduate today if I finish it.
Since 2009, when the Academy at Old Cockrill opened, more than 340 students have graduated. Students who most likely would not have finished high school otherwise.
Give it up for the last graduate today from the Academy at Old Cockrill, Mr. Chris Thomas!
Today, Chris Thomas joins the wall of graduates, but Farner's goal is to bring in more students before they drop out or age out of traditional high schools. She has a simple argument for more funding of programs like this.
They're going to spend more, which means they're going to be less likely to be incarcerated, less likely to be on food stamps, less likely. That's where the drain is. And if I could tell people, if everybody could get a little dividend check every year and say, this is what happens, this is the money you saved, because these children graduated and went on and had a better life.
For the Southern Education Desk, I'm LaTanya Turner, Nashville Public Television.
Support for the Southern Education Desk comes from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.